Well, I just came out of, is it number two? Yeah. My second 10 out of 10 movie this year. My second one. And I don't know if you can see it, but basically the movie you can see from the thumbnail, F1. Something I didn't know I was going to enjoy. The trailers looked really good. I did a reaction to it a while ago, and I said it looks really good. But I didn't know if I was going to like it. One, because I don't know anything about F1, the racing, or nothing like that. To be real with y'all, when it comes to racing, the only thing I really know is Fast and Furious. That's really it. Street racing, and let's be real. Outside of the few ones in the like the first, like the 1, 2, and 3 or whatever, everything else for the most part was science fiction. Especially now, it's gotten so unrealistic. So basically, I haven't experienced anything with real racing, F1, NASCAR, etc. And this was my first time experiencing it, and I'm so glad I did, bro. I learned a lot. This was not just a movie, it was an experience, bro. Like, I learned a lot from it. Not that they were sitting there trying to teach you lessons, but I was learning about the community of the F1, like the F1 community, how cars are, like the mindset, the workout, like everything. I learned a lot from that, but also this movie, just as a film, was really good. You could see Jerry Bruckheimer in it. It was the people that was behind, that made this movie was behind Top Gun Maverick, and you can tell the beauty of Top Gun Maverick is in this one. The race is beautiful. So if you don't know the story, you can see the trailer, but I'll give you a small little piece. Has been, I guess you want to call it, played by Brad Pitt, gets an opportunity from his old friend Javier. This is the actor's name, Javier, to join him in his F1 racing, I guess you call it, business. Because Javier is dealing with issues that he's having with his racing community, his business, and all that stuff. He has his issues, and he believes Brad Pitt can help him. And so Javier helps him. Brad Pitt gets help from him. They help each other, basically, I'm trying to say. And in the middle of that, they're also dealing with a rookie that's part of that business, played by, if I remember his name correctly, Damon. He was in Snowfall. I'll post this picture right here. Who also has his issues. Like, including his pride, trying to keep his name, trying to keep that spotlight as I'm the man and stuff, but he has a losing record, and he's in a situation of losing his job. This is not a spoiler. This is actually shown in the trailer. He's actually in a situation where he could be a nobody in this community. So he's always trying to keep face and try to deal with the issues of him losing, also dealing with other issues that I don't want to spoil with his family. But this rookie and Brad Pitt, there's some tension there. There's the old head who's coming into a business that this rookie's already in, and the rookie has laid his foundation in a failing business, but he feels some type of way that this old head's coming to maybe take his spot. And it winds up being much more than that, and that's as far as I'm going to go, because I don't want to spoil anything. This is an experience I hope everybody comes to enjoy. Everybody did their job. I usually, when I do reviews, I like to shout out certain ones because they really stick out. Personally, I think everybody did. Good people, the bad people, the ones that was flipping back and forth. This was a really good film. Writing, like I said, everything about it was good. 10 out of 10 means everything was good. This is the perfect movie. And this is the 10 out of 10. This is the perfect movie. And take it from somebody who doesn't know anything about F1. But I was so invested, bro. The racing, I'm sitting there like, I've never experienced something like that. I'm 34 years old. 34 years of my life, I've never experienced something like that. It makes me want to actually be involved in some kind of way in the real sport. You know what I'm saying? Not move. I'm talking about the real thing, and go to the events and stuff like that. Not be invested in like I want to race. No, not like that. But I actually want to watch this in real life now. The areas, bro, the scenery. I like talking about that. Was beautiful. The way they did these races. First off, shout out to them with their editing with it, because they can't show you all the laps of each race, which I didn't know personally that's a lot of laps. Like I said, I don't know this sport very much, so I didn't know they do all them laps. But the way they edited it from beginning to end of the races was done very well. They're like, we ain't going to show you every race. We'll show you the important parts. But the way they did the camera work from outside the car, inside the car, I forgot what you call the names, the people that's on the microphone talking to them, people watching, the crowd. They did, the way they edited that, and they had to do it quickly. And bro, it captivated you. It captivated the heck out of me. Bro, this feels really good to go into something new and to come out very happy. I like to try different things with film. I like to try not just film, but anything. I like trying different things, not everything, but I like to try a lot of different things, especially with movies. Experience something I never had before. I'd never seen before. I don't really. I haven't. I'm pretty sure there's other racing movies. I've never checked them out. Never crossed my mind. So yeah, this was. I felt full when I left this movie. Smiling, my heart was racing because it was a adrenaline rush some moments, but also it wasn't any dull moments either. Like this was a 2.5 hour movie or something like that. Didn't feel like it. It kept up to pace with everything, not just the racing, because it wasn't like they just piled on race. No, the storyline with each character, like I said, it was different characters in here, some not even mentioned, that had their own situation. Everything stood, and it just kept going. It kept going, and they did it in a very good way. Salute to them. I hope this movie does very well. This is the second movie this year that I said is a 10 out of 10. Can't remember what I said in the review of Ballerina, but I believe that's a 10 out of 10. That was my first 10 out of 10 movie. Ballerina, John Wick. If you have not seen that, go see it. Ignore all this. I don't know what this backlash that people are talking about. Are they just trying to push a woman agenda? No, they're not. No, they're not. I know Disney and Hollywood did that before. That's not what they did with Ballerina. Go check that out. But yeah, F1 is definitely the second one now. That's 10 out of 10. When I do my best movie of the year thing at the end of the year, my top 10, I don't know what will be first and second. I will have to figure out when we get there. But thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you saw it. And shout out to the F1 racing community. I learned a lot. Like, that's the thing. Without them even intentionally teach you stuff, you can still learn. So I want to know, though, for those who are into the sport, what was y'all thoughts? Because I shared it from an outsider in. So for those who know the sport, what was your thoughts on the movie? Maybe you have a different opinion than I do. But yeah, let me know. All right, I'll check you later.